for that bad thing to happen.
Swing and a miss, and Contreras shatters his bat. It splits lengthwise, and the big crowd in Seattle didn't like that.
A little frustration boiling over there for Contreras.
Yep, somebody got tossed, and Wilson's.
House is barking at Nick Lentz from the dugout.
Yeah, Nick's going to get run. Yeah.
He just threw him out. I think he threw Nick out. I don't think he threw Kevin Long out.
Whack it.
On the outside corner, second time that he's rung up Eric Haas looking 2 away. And Haas is arguing right now with Nick Lentz, the home plate umpire. A.J. Hinch has to intervene quickly. And then A.J. Hinch gets tossed.
Get your money worth.
Perfectly. So that pick over should have been number 3.
That's the 3, and if you don't get him, it's a balk, and Adames gets second base.
Craig Counsell saw the same thing, and now Craig is getting fired up at the crew chief Chris Guccione, and Craig Counsell just got ejected.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stands in. Called strike 3, and Jazz has just been tossed. And now he'll exchange words with Jeff Nelson.
Oh, Jeff Nelson had a couple of opportunities to throw. In between innings, Oliver Marmol and Will Little were having a not so pleasant conversation about the strike zone in the 3rd inning, and Marmol has just been excused.
The conversation went on for a little bit too, and I basically think the whole thing here is, that's great, you gave us a pitch.
David Bell is. And he's been ejected.
It's a nice look. And Luis Robert gets hit. The party was on in the dugout, and then suddenly everybody's like, wait, what's going on here? I think we have warnings. And now Pedro Grifol just got thrown out of the game
By Marvin Hudson again.
Well, Q got tossed for the first time in his Royal managerial career. That pitch was off the plate, no doubt about it. And, you know, just got through talking about, man, you got to swing, you got to hack, or don't let him ring you up. And the pitch was down, and Q let him have it. Good for him.
It was right around his letters, and
He just called a strike on him.
yep, an automatic strike on Willie Adames, and Craig Counsell is coming out as well. Not pleased with Adam Beck, the home plate umpire, and Craig Counsell just got run.
He's up there with 2 on and 2 out. Gallen having to work here in the 6th inning.
On the corner, ring him up and sit him down. And Segura's been ejected. Mark Rippiger runs him. As Gallen gets strikeout number 6 and strands 2.
Staying in the game is Michael A. They have just ejected Bob Melvin. Melvin had been.
But here's the best part. The umpire just took his word for it.
That is reviewable. See, Buddy doesn't have. Remember, the Rockies lost their challenge, so Buddy can't challenge it. You can't just say, hey, I got hit, and point to first.
Yeah.
And you know what? He.
A little bit high. Oh! And Hosmer has been ejected.
Take a look at it one more time at strike 3 here on Hosmer. Jimenez, the home plate umpire, at a pretty big zone.
See you later. And now Malinsky throws out somebody from the Yankee dugout.
Let's get out of here.
Looked like Boone was barking at him, but I don't know who got thrown out.
A field easy play for Profar, and Jake Bird works out of it.
Bryce is about to get ejected.
Oh, man. Well, no, he's charging Bird. Bryce Harper's have emptied the dugout. This is wild. Jake Bird walking off.
Strike 3 call, the pitch that was up out of the box. 7 strikeouts for Freeland. Schwarber is not pleased about that. Rob has just been thrown out of this game. He was heated by from the time he stepped out of the dugout.
Well, they have just thrown Domingo Germán out of the game. They checked his hand. All 4 umpires now talking with Aaron Boone and Germán. They did not think was allowable. When he was coming out of the dugout, he was stopped by an umpire to check.
And now Davey's been run. It's the crew chief, Dan Iasonia. Bob, it looked like Davey got thrown out as he had already turned around and started walking back towards his dugout. I don't know if Dan Iasonia heard something.
So Kansas City indeed has busted it open with a big inning, a walk, 2 singles, and a home run. And Cora's going to get thrown out of the game. Alex Cora is going to run on that. Remembering, too, that although it was Welke who made the call.
Oh, no. No, yeah. And JP, he just got fined. That's what that point is for. Well, that was not a strike. You can understand JP's frustration, and JP just got run.
Well, evidently, there's a little bit of a carryover from last night's game to today's game. The lineup card exchange just happened. This is just moments ago. That's Guillermo Martinez, the coach for the Blue Jays, who rarely, as far as I am aware, Tabby, brings out the lineup card.
Bass that Aaron Judge is having.
And Aaron Boone has been riding Sherwater all game. He keeps saying, stop calling that pitch that's low.
And we've seen it before.
Swing and missing the breaking ball. Strikeout number 6 for J.P. Sears. Oh no, what do we got here? Can't afford to get him thrown out of the game. Good job by Gino to walk him away. Scott Service coming over.
Well, it appeared that Jared just walking back to the dugout. Umpire must have.
That's true. That's true.
It's not in the 5th after he's really been going along just fine.
Rogers went away. And he wants to run down to first to argue with Hunter Wendelstedt.
Be careful, he's going to kick him out.
Hold the bag. And I think what Lindor is talking about is the hand. Look at the hand of Will Myers. It interferes with Lindor actually catching the ball.
And Showalter's been tossed.
I would have thought that Buck would have been run here.
Yeah,
you would think for. I mean, he let him have it, but he's not thrown out of the game.
Well, you